she shouted. I make the rules in this relationship, don't forget that. I said, thanks for clarifying. When the police read her the actual rules written in law, she didn't argue back anymore. We were in the kitchen arguing about weekend plans. I wanted to visit my brother for his birthday, but Veronica had already decided we were going to her friend's engagement party. Babe, I already told him I'd be there. Can't we do both? The spoon clattered against the pot. She spun around, sauce splashing everywhere. Are you seriously questioning me right now? I'm trying to find a compromise. That's when she walked up to me, finger jabbing toward my chest. Listen carefully because I'm only saying this once. I make the rules in this relationship. Don't forget that. When I say we're doing something, that's what we're doing. Period. 3 years together, and she'd never been this blunt about it. Sure, she'd gradually taken control of my finances because she was better with money. My friends became our friends, then just her friends because mine were immature. Family gatherings were scheduled around her calendar. She monitored my phone because couples shouldn't have secrets. Thanks for clarifying, I said, grabbed my keys, and left. I crashed at my buddy Derek's place. When I came home the next day, I found her on the couch surrounded by tissues. Baby, I was so worried. Where were you? I needed space to think. Think about what? Are you breaking up with me? Probably. The tears stopped like someone turned off a faucet. You can't break up with me. Pretty sure I can. No, she stood up, finger pointing again. I decide when this relationship ends, not you. I make the rules. Remember? I don't agree to those rules anymore. She laughed. You don't get to disagree. That's not how this works. Veronica, I want you to move out. You can't kick me out. I live here. You're not on the lease. You don't pay rent. You're a guest who's overstayed their welcome. Without me, you're nothing, she said. Your clothes were outdated. Your friends were losers. Your family is unworthy. Then I guess I'll be nothing in my own apartment. You have 30 days. That was 6 days ago. I thought that would be the end of it. Instead, she acted like nothing happened. Made breakfast the next morning, rearranged my entire living room, then dismantled my gaming setup and stuffed it in the closet. You spend too much time on games. I decided you need a digital detox. That's a $3,000 setup. Money you could have spent on our future. I installed a lock on my bedroom door. She tried to break in at 2 a.m. I caught her on camera trying to pick it with a bobby pin. Then she started calling my workplace, telling them she was my wife and there was a family emergency. When that didn't work, she claimed I was having a mental health crisis. HR had to ban her number. How dare they restrict me from contacting my boyfriend? She screamed. Ex-boyfriend. And you were bothering my workplace. That's when she grabbed a frying pan, not threatening anyone, just holding it while she ranted about how I'd regret this, how she'd given me the best years of her life. My brother quietly called 911. You think you can just throw away 3 years? She said, waving the pan. I've invested too much in you to let you go now. I decide when this ends. Police arrived within minutes. Ma'am, I need you to set the pan down, the female officer said. Why? It's my pan from my kitchen. Ma'am, please put it down. She set it on the counter. This is ridiculous. He's trying to throw me out of my own home. I showed them my lease, explained she wasn't a tenant, but a guest who refused to leave. I'm not a guest, Veronica shouted. I live here. I make the rules here. The male officer raised an eyebrow. Ma'am, are you on the lease? No, but I get mail here. That makes it my legal residence. That might establish residency, but not ownership. This gentleman has asked you to leave his property. He can't do that. I decide when I leave. The female officer stepped forward. Ma'am, that's not how the law works. I don't care about your laws. I make the rules in this relationship. Both officers exchanged glances. Ma'am, the male officer said slowly, the actual rules, the ones written in law, say you need to respect the eviction notice. Yes, I can. He's nothing without me. I control everything here. That's when she shoved past the female officer trying to get to me. You're going to regret this. The officer caught her arm. Ma'am, do not put your hands on me. Veronica yanked away and swung at the officer. Didn't connect, but the attempt was enough. They arrested her right there. As they cuffed her, she kept screaming. I make the decisions here. Tell them how it works. It doesn't work, I said. That's why we're here. She was charged with interfering with an officer and got 6 months in jail. There's a restraining order now, which she violated by showing up at my workplace. Back to jail she went.